Short Scary Stories Surviving the Apocalypse by username Tongue Horror. We don't know why it happened. Was it wars, witchcraft, abundance of sins? Perhaps all of the above. All we know is that in a short span of 5 years, humanity has brought an apocalypse upon itself. There are rules we must follow if we want to survive. Rule number 1. How to hunt and prepare meat. This one's pretty simple. Always slaughter an animal far away from your house or resting place. Make sure you cover any blood on the ground with dirt. Do not, I repeat this, do not have any fresh meat for the night. Cook it immediately. Rule number 2. Do not travel at night. Only move around during the day and rest during the night. Even though you have to be on your guard during daylight, things get way worse after sundown. Make sure that during the night your location is hidden and preferably fortified. Turn off lights and anything that makes any noises. It is of utmost importance that you go undetected during the night time. Many of the apocalyptic creatures are nocturnal. Rule number 3. Avoid the monsters. This one goes without saying, but there are 3 main categories of monsters. They are classified by the sources where they came from. The 3 sources of monsters are nuclear war, black magic, and abyss. It is in your best interest to avoid them at all cost and to be armed if you can't flee. Rule 4. Seek shelter from the blood rains. Seek shelter when you see dense red clouds. Instead of water, these clouds rain rotten blood infested with diseases. Some say this is a sign of heaven's wrath on the inhabitants of Earth. Rule number 5. Have a firm grasp on reality. Illusions and visions are rampant in these times. The causes of these illusions are unknown and are harmless by themselves, but chasing after them can get you to lose your path or have your position exposed to enemies. They come in the form of wounded animals or the form of deceased loved ones. Rule number 6, the most important one. Stay away from people. Everyone who is in a cult is crazy, unless you are at the top of the social hierarchy. Don't expect to have an easy life in a settlement. It is best to be alone. Rule 7. There are no ethics. Any code of ethics is a mere suggestion in these times. Do what benefits you and contributes to your own survival. Ultimately, nothing else really matters in these times.